I'm Judy Shaw for NYSE Floor Talk. Joining me today is Roger Martella. He is Chief Sustainability Officer at GE. Roger, wonderful to have you here on the floor. Thanks for joining me today.
Judy, it's great to be here. Thank you for the invitation. I'm honored to be here.
So Roger, tell me, what's the role of companies in addressing climate and sustainability challenges?
Well, we're at a really pivotal moment. Our employees, our customers, our investors, they want us to succeed for GE, but increasingly they also want us to succeed at solving some of the world's most challenging problems: climate change, the energy transition, the future of sustainable flight, more access to healthcare. And it's not just our employees, it's not just our investors, it's not just our customers. If you look at the recent Edelman Trust Barometer, it lists businesses as the only trusted institution to address these issues in the post-COVID world. So we take very seriously the challenges to innovate the technology the world's going to need to address climate change, solve the energy transition, make flight more sustainable, and to advance precision healthcare, but do both goals at the same time. Solve these problems, but also solve these issues for our shareholders too, and do what's good for business and do what's good for this public good.
All right, so tell me, how are companies like GE innovating technologies to help customers achieve their climate and sustainability goals?
So we're a 130-year-old company. We were founded by Thomas Edison, and we've always had a unifying theme: innovation and technology to lift up the quality of life for people everywhere. And today we're in this really exciting phase where we're evolving that to the next level. We're creating three purpose-driven businesses to address three of the world's most challenging issues. So if we start with climate change and the energy transition, we know we want to decarbonize the energy sector. But we also have 750 million people in the world who lack access to affordable, reliable, sustainable electricity. So we want to address both these issues at the same time through innovation and technology. We want to continue to innovate our renewable energy technology, onshore wind, offshore wind, to put more hydrogen into our gas turbines, to decarbonize them through carbon capture sequestration, build a more resilient grid, and advance small modular nuclear reactors. If we think of transportation and flight, we know how important it is to stay connected to our friends, to our family, to economic opportunities, to healthcare. And we want to make flight more sustainable. We already use sustainable aviation fuel, use more sustainable aviation fuel, and other technologies to make propulsion more carbon-free. And then finally, healthcare. Half of the world's population lack access to reliable healthcare. We now have ultrasound machines the size of an iPhone. We're using artificial intelligence to get to those hard-to-reach places so that everybody has the same opportunities to get the best healthcare possible. So this is how we're using innovation and technology to help solve some of the world's most challenging issues, but also be good for business at the same time.
Okay, so tell me, what's next for GE on the sustainability front?
Well, we've got three things. We just released our sustainability report, and we talked a lot about our priorities, how we wanted to deliver on everything we said we were going to do. So one of the things we did we're really proud of is we actually chart what we see as the pathway towards getting to net zero for the aviation sector, for the energy sector, using innovation and technology. We talk about where have we come from, what have we accomplished, what does this decade look like, and what are the breakthrough technologies of the future. So we actually do a roadmap connecting those dots on how you can get to net zero based on the best credible information we have today. We look at our commitment to environmental justice. We've invested tens of millions of dollars to restore properties, to bring them to a higher and better use in communities that are environmental justice communities, that are vulnerable communities, and fulfill that commitment there. We want to listen to our shareholders. Our stakeholders. We listened to 80 of our external stakeholders last year, external and internal, to say, how can we do better? Tell us where you want us to improve. And we're doing a bunch of programs to actually do a better job, like more circular economy, product stewardship, things like that. And then, as I talked about, most important, we really want to set our businesses up for success. We have this opportunity in 2023, 2024 to create three businesses with sustainability at their core. We're really excited about that. We'll have a sustainability business that sells energy equipment, a sustainability business that sells aviation equipment, and a sustainability business that sells healthcare equipment. So this is such a great opportunity to do that, and we take that responsibility very seriously.
Well, indeed you do. Roger, wonderful to talk with you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining me on Floor Talk.
It was my honor. Thank you.